introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward spot. And for Detroit, they've got Jeremy Grant. Jackson is out there with Hayes. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Bay in at the 3. Passes it to Curry. No one near him. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Here's Bay, guarded by Green. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They get it back. Embiid. And the layup is good.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Lays it up off the glass.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Hayes. A 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Outside, Green. Offensive rebound. Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, he was a 19th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
And Harris drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Back to Lee. There's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Harris. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's George Hill. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. And the basket by Jackson.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
And stolen by Howard. Hill against Lee. Here's Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 6.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Pass to Diallo. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Howard, the pass to Harris. Lobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with this stuff.
You lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
The pass to Diallo. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Stewart. Again, the Pistons score.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The kick out to Hill. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the...
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, good shooting from your guys in the first half, but still trailing. What's the focus going forward?
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk first. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team is... And that'll do it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
We've got Hayes, Plumlee out there with Grant. And there's Jackson, and it's Bay in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got the first basket of the second half here for the 76ers. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Corey Joseph comes in for Jackson. And it's Dennis Smith in for Hayes. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
For 3, Smith. They get it again. Plumlee, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. The 76ers leading. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey, and it's good for 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Here's Bay. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top, up by 4. And we're let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. George Hill out there with Korkmaz, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Kicks to Joseph. Outside Jackson. Pass to Stu. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Grant against Simmons. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper, I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hand.
There's Jackson with the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Corey Joseph. Philadelphia also making some changes. Harris is checked in for Hill. And Curry subbed in for Korkmaz. It counts!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Plumlee, and again, it's the Pistons missing.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Jackson kicks to Hayes. Here's Bay. No good with the triple. Outside Curry. So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might